Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to our channel. To those of you who are new here, my name is Nawfa Nurie and thank you so much for clicking on this video. In this video, let's talk about learning to live for yourself and not others and how you can do so. So without much further ado, let's get into the video. Find yourself pulled between what you truly want for yourself and what other people want for you? Are you afraid to let your inner self known and just voice your thoughts and opinions? Do you think too much about what other people might think of how you behave and how you talk? Sometimes the people you care about the most and whose opinions you respect the most might be making it a bit difficult for you to pursue that which is most important to you. But we know that the people around us who care for us the most, they are more concerned with our safety than our happiness. They want us to lead a very safe and productive life. If you're having a job, even if that's not something that makes us completely fulfilled, at least it brings the money home and we are safe in it, right? Life is going on and everything is fine. But we together need to come up with better ways to do something that truly makes us happy and makes us feel fulfilled while having the people closest to us in our life. So what should we do in such situations? When someone close to you comes and gives you advice and tries to give their opinion on the situation, and if you don't agree to it, just spin it, smile and say thank you. Thank them for taking the time to show the concern and care for something related to you in your life. Thank them for the love that they give you, and then do share why you think that the choice you want to make is better for you. Show your passion, express yourself and explain it to them. Tell them that I'm taking these decisions because I want to create a life for myself which is filled with happiness and my own decisions. Make your actions speak louder than your words. Don't just pitch your dream, live it. Prove it to everybody that if you follow your heart and what you want to do, don't only you feel fulfilled, but in the long run, it can be a way to get a lot of success and a lot of security in life too. I agree that it might take some time in the beginning, there might be some challenges, but you moving through them and going on your journey and achieving everything that you have will speak for itself. Like how they say, the crazy who believe that they can do it, they actually are the ones who do achieve it. So many times I've personally heard so many people in my life, whether they're photographers or musicians, say things like their family never agreed with that profession, thinking that it's not conventional and it doesn't bring home as much money, and today they are so successful and their parents and everyone around them are so proud of their success. It might take some time for everybody to recognize it, but truly believe in your talent, believe in yourself and pursue it. That's the only way to show everyone how such a life can be led and can be filled with success. Living for yourself means living the life that you want for yourself. It's regardless of the opinions of other people. It's living a life that you feel aligned with, a life that you love, and a life that you are proud of. You need to know yourself and what you want. Now, this might be a little tricky for people because not every time everybody knows what they want from life or what they want to pursue. But the thing is that we're living our life from our past experience of whatever's happened in the past is what we know, we're familiar with. But the moment that we step out and see around and do things differently, we might come across areas and things that we didn't even know were of interest to us. So the thing is that many times in life, we follow the safe route and we're on it and everything is fine, but we don't feel that sense of fulfillment and happiness. This is when you realize that something has to change. And this is why if your experience is limited, you would not know what makes you truly happy. So that's why you should go out, meet people, try different things, try different experiences, and along the way, you will discover yourself and you will find what truly makes you happy. So if you have this feeling in yourself that what you're doing and how you're leading life, it's comfortable, but it's not giving you that sense of excitement and purpose every single day, then make the changes. We all must learn to be our true authentic self because we're all so unique. We all have our own voice, our own personality, this energy that we bring to the table. So learn to let it show. This might be kind of uncomfortable and awkward for people who have been accustomed since they were young to behave in a certain way, to filter themselves when they're in certain groups of society, like the way you walk, the way you sit, the way you speak. This can all be taught to us from before of how we should do this. And what we must know is we have all done this, but as a defense mechanism to shield ourselves from any judgment or disapproval from anybody around us. We just want to mix and blend in. Learning to be your authentic self is about letting go. Be vulnerable, be honest, be yourself. Keep practicing it and you will surely get there. Sometimes we all make the mistake of thinking that if we live for ourselves and if we love ourselves, we may be selfish. And we're also perceived so by a certain number of people. And this is because this is what we've been taught when we were young, when we were children. But in reality, there is no greater reward than celebrating yourself, your life, your talents, your uniqueness, your strength with the world. Because God has created us like this, right? He loves us. He protects us. So we are God's physical manifestation of love. So shouldn't we love ourselves and our life and really live the way that we want to? So set your own standards, create your own definition of happiness and success. Very often the world will try to tell you that if you achieve this, you will become successful, or if you do this, you're considered happy. Confusing your level of happiness with someone else's level of happiness is a big mistake. You have to know what makes you happy and what makes you feel successful, because both of these terms are very subjective. We know people who are successful but not happy, happy but not successful, people who are successful and happy both, people who are happy and not successful, anything like that. We know all of these combinations, but truly what depends on how fulfilled and happy we feel is where we set the bar for ourselves, because everybody has different values that are important for them. For you, honesty, integrity, love, all these values may be important. For someone else, it's strength, determination, or whatever it may be. We all have our own set of values which we prioritize more than the others. You have to think about what areas of life are most important to you, what areas of life actually bring out all the ambition and energy in you as a person. Next step would be to live in alignment with these standards and desires that you have set for yourself. This means that you are creating a life according to your own definitions of success and happiness. You're going to stay very true to your values and focus all your time and energy in what matters to you the most in your life. And when you start doing all this, you start living a life for yourself. So instead of seeking external approval, you seek your internal approval and validation. And this really shoots up your self-worth, your self-confidence. You feel wonderful about your life because you have now started living as per what you truly feel and what you truly want. And that's the whole purpose of why you set out in this direction, right? It's no longer about impressing other people. It's about doing it for yourself. So only you can prove to yourself what your self-worth is, and other people do not have this power. What's most important is that we have to stop thinking and we really have to start living, because many times we have an idea about what we want to do in life and what we want from life, but we feel that maybe we're not ready or this is not the time for it, and we start finding excuses in our mind that I'm not ready to do this, I'm not financially ready, my family's not supporting me right now, but eventually maybe I'll be able to do it. And we look for so many reasons and things that are kind of stopping us and holding us back from achieving what we truly want to, and then we keep thinking about it. So many times it happens that so many people are never able to do what they really wanted to do in their life just because they kept waiting for that right moment. So now I want to tell you that this is the time. If you are one of those people who has been waiting to actually start living today. You will never be fully ready. No one is ever fully ready, but you have to take this step, and that's the whole point. The whole point is to face the day, to learn from the day, and to keep on moving, and nothing else will give you more happiness and more fulfillment than actually the feeling that you thought of something and you started doing it. The actual point of life is physically living that experience which has been going on in your mind for the longest time. And keep on growing. Learn to find happiness in the small things, because you know what? When you decide to go against the odds and follow your passion, there will be people who will come into your life and tell you that, I told you shouldn't do this, or you should have never done this, this is not the thing for you, and things like that. There will be people who will try to bring you down, but you should learn to celebrate your smallest of wins and smallest of accomplishments and keep on moving anyway, because you are really growing as a person. And I want to say that, persistence is what is key and most important, because when you keep going, you will definitely see results. You will see results in how you have achieved things. You will see results in the kind of person that you have become while you are achieving these things. There are so many wonderful things that will happen around you. And the important thing is, since you're doing this for yourself, you get to decide how long do you want to stay in a place, how long do you want to be in your comfort zone, what do you want to do next, how do you want to break barriers and move ahead. You don't have the time to place blames on other people, because you made the decisions in your life and you're living it your way, so you are unapologetic. The main goal to live your life as per yourself is to live a life that you are proud of, is to live a life that you have created for yourself. So life is an art, right? You have to make it your masterpiece. You have to decide what colors go in it and how does it actually turn out at the end of all of this. Really be brave about what you truly like, because so many times we're under this peer pressure to fit in, to try to look cool. People even go to the extent of lying about what their favorite band is or what their favorite movie is or things like that. Like, these are such silly things, but people are just afraid to express what they truly feel because they think that they might not be considered as cool by other people, right? Just because of what they like and their choices. But there is a big flaw in this. You have to be comfortable with who you are and be readily open to express what you like in life. Just because there's a popular opinion or something is popular doesn't mean that it's good or it's the way to go about, right? So make your own choices. Wear what you feel like. Who cares about what other people have to say? Because that is their point of view, that is their perception. That is not your perception, that doesn't define you. Wear what makes you feel comfortable, wear whichever color you like. Some people might not think that it suits you, but to hell with them. Who cares? Eat what you want to eat. Just listen to what you want to listen, watch what you want to watch. Do everything as per what your heart tells you and what you truly want to do. It will really make you feel wonderful. And always remember to make a contribution. Contribute to the world and make the world a better place. Now, this does not have to be a monetary contribution. Everybody in life has the power to make someone else feel good, make someone else happy in their life. This could be through anything, whether you're a banker, you're a teacher, you're a fitness trainer, you're a dietitian, anything at all. The job is to serve other people. This makes you feel happier, this makes the world a better place, and it just helps humanity in general. So always remember to find ways to give back. So many times we may not agree with other people's views, you may not agree with my views on this video or so many other things, but that is the main point of the video, right? That everybody is so unique and everybody has their own thought process. What's important is to respect each other. That we must always remember. I would like to sum it up by saying that let go of all the external pressure that you feel from other people and their expectations in life. Instead, live a life that is true to yourself at your core. Align it with your beliefs, align it with your goals, align it with yourself. Use your feelings as a guide to take you through life and make the decisions that you want to make. So whenever something comes from the outside or externally, if someone wants you to do something or if someone's kind of telling you that they want things a certain way, ask yourself, is this what I truly believe? Is this aligned with what I'm feeling right now? And is this something that I want to do? If the answer to any of this is no, politely decline it, because your aim in life is to keep yourself happy, is to take care of yourself, and nobody knows you better than you do. So really understand that your life is in your hands, and if you give away the power to someone else, you are truly taking it away from yourself. That's all for this video, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed watching it and you found it helpful. Do let me know in the comment section below what are your views on this. If you've liked this video, then give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Please do subscribe to my channel, and while you do so, hit the bell icon so you do not miss out on any of my video notifications. I'll see you super soon with another video. Till then, you stay fabulous and take care.